What's up, everybody? I'm Marcus.
I'm Ryan.
And together, we are the Northwest Sports Fanatics. We at y'all with our everyday sports news, breaking news, updates, highlights, rumors. Coming soon, the highlights part of that, though. So, the NBA free agency is going on. We just want to keep you guys informed on who's signing where, who's rumored to sign where, and also anything else that's happening in the world of sports today. So you got some news for us, all right?
Yeah, let's start it off. Gordon Hayward.
Okay.
All right.
I like Gordon Hayward.
Right. A very solid, number 2 or number 3, a third option on a team. Utah Jazz, obviously, they want to keep this player.
Of course.
And Charlotte Hornets want him. Right?
Oh.
They want to swoop him up, right? So they offered him 4 years, $63 million.
Okay.
Hayward said, I want to get paid.
Okay.
I would too, right? But the Jazz have 3 days to match.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to see if, how important they think Trey Burke and him are together. Otherwise, you're going to see a new duo with Al Jefferson and obviously Gordon Hayward. And that's...
Still, you got Kemba Walker.
And Kemba Walker. So Michael Jordan, I might have to give you a little salute here because normally on the GM side, you don't really maybe get players to your potential so far based on your superstar status as a player. Mm-hmm. But what do you think about that move?
That will be a definitely nice signing. The Bobcats last year, they predicated their wins on defense and making stops.
Right.
Now, Gordon Hayward will give them a dynamic offensive player. He can shoot the ball, and he can also create and make plays for others.
I totally agree. So we'll have to totally, find out and sit back and we'll have to wait and see.
Exciting.
It's pretty exciting because I could see it go either way. Mm-hmm. But normally the team that signs last, the team that he was originally on, usually gets the player. So we'll have to see if maybe that bucks the trend. But we'll have to wait until maybe in these next couple days to find out.
What else you got chirping over there?
All right. We got Cavaliers right now. Obviously, we know they are eyeing LeBron.
Going home, LeBron. Where else are you going to go, man?
Right.
It ain't Miami.
Right, and they want Ray Allen and Mike Miller too.
Ooh,
so they want to bring some friends along if Wade and Bosh aren't going to come along, right? So they shed $22 million today, right? They made some cap space. They had a 3-team trade with Boston and Brooklyn. So they're going to send Jarrett Jack to Brooklyn. A few other players are going to get moved around.
Okay.
And so that's going to create some room. Now that might be able to give them a max offer
for LeBron.
But with a GM, owner, and a new coach from Europe, is that going to be with that, enough based on just the talent alone to have him jump ship?
The thing I was worried about is how big is the rift between LeBron and Gilbert. When LeBron parted ways, Dan Gilbert was highly upset at that.
So, wrote the letter and put it on the actual Cavalier website, kind of bashing LeBron.
So that's one of the things to watch out for. LeBron, he's always going to love his hometown, Cleveland, Akron is where he started. But for him to go back, that relationship has to be repaired.
Yeah, and kind of funny thing is outside LeBron's home, right? People on Twitter, Instagram, there was auto transport trucks, right, for high-end cars, right? So for those rural high-end cars, and I don't know how often LeBron moves cars in summer, but that might be an indication that the trade is coming.
Okay.
Could be just a little, false, maybe trying to trick people or, get people's hopes up, but we'll have to kind of wait and see. Moving forward, Greg Popovich.
Okay, Pop.
The best
coach in the league right now.
The best of the best of the best.
Yeah.
Right? He agreed to a contract extension, multi-year. Now, the guy's 65, right? But he's been doing it since 96, 97 for the Spurs. 5 titles, right? Why not 6 or 7?
That's putting in work.
Right? So they didn't disclose the exact terms because Popovich, he's kind of keeping that. He's kind of a secretive guy.
You never hear Pop worried about contract disputes and how much money he's making. He's not that kind of
you can barely get a sentence at the halftime show, when they're interviewing him. So, but it'll come out, and they'll say the exact amount of money here probably in about a week or 2. But shout out to Popovich to keep it going because that just makes the NBA stronger.
Where else will Pop go? San Antonio, that's his home. That's where you made your claim to fame.
Right.
So salute to Pop and congratulations on your new extension.
Right. And moving forward, Chandler Parsons.
Okay.
All right. This is one of
the huge names still out there.
Right. So this is one of the most sought after free agents right now. Now the Mavs offered today a 3-year deal, estimated about $45 million. Could be a few extra million that they throw in there. Right. Rockets have 3 days to match, just kind of like with the Gordon Hayward situation. This is huge because it's a ripple effect. Right. If LeBron leaves, like we talked about, Bosh is going to Houston for sure. So with Parsons, you have to make a decision. What is most important to you between Harden, Howard, And what are you doing there with the other pieces? Because he was the third option. But if you bring in someone else like a Melo or Lance Stevenson
or Bosch,
then you kind of get pushed back a little bit, or you might get moved out and shipped out.
That's no disrespect to Chandler Parsons, because I think he's an awesome player.
Yeah, I think he's one of the most underrated, threes in the game, and kind of reminds me of a better Nicholas Batum.
And he's still young.
And Batum can get there, but Parsons has the edge right now. He does everything very well, consistently, and we're going to have to wait and see there. I would like to see him stay in Houston,
Me too.
because I think that's the best fit for him. Because, if you go to Dallas, no disrespect to them, but Dirk's getting old, and you don't really have a lot of...
you got Dirk, you got Monte. They did just brought Tyson Chandler back. So I can see what they're kind of assembling, but for how long will you keep that team active?
Right, and
most of your best players are over the age of 30,
right,
and 33 and 34, and
yeah, I'll say I love Cuban as an owner. Mm-hmm. I think he does a great job taking care of his players, but the team is aging. Yeah. So they need to get some youth back in there. And I don't think they could really do it.
Got Murray and Vance,
right? And some of those guys might be gone. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see. So that's it. What we have for NBA. Okay. Anything else we got to touch on before we go?
Something I did want to touch on. It's sad for me as a Redskin fan, and I never want to see any man, woman, child fail.
Right.
But Tanard Jackson,
right, former Buccaneer,
you just got reinstated after a 2-year suspension.
Right.
And now you're getting suspended indefinitely again. Man, that's bad.
Yeah, it was a fourth time. In about, I think it's like a 6-year period or 5-year period. So, he went from Buccaneers. We gave him a chance, let him go. Redskins picked him up, gave him a couple chances, and now it's forever. Now he has no chance to come back. And he was actually a pretty good player.
That's what I was about to say. A player with so much talent is it's just wasted by not making the right decision. So, Tanard Jackson, man, I wish nothing but the best for you in your life after football. But you had your chance.
Same thing with Josh Gordon right now too.
Yeah, Josh Gordon. I want nothing but the best. I don't like to see people going through these situations, but I know it's life and it happens.
Right. They're just everyday people. They just so happens that they play sports on the highest level.
And they're magnified and they're under a microscope. Right. So shout out to them players. I hope everything works out for y'all, especially Tanard, and because he's from the DMV area where I'm from.
Right.
So got a special place there for him. World Cup.
On
a better note, let's get some life back. The World Cup. Soccer. The semis just passed. The championship match is all set. The first team to punch their ticket to the big dance is Germany.
Swaggy P is happy.
Yeah, Swaggy P. I know you're really happy. 7-1 over Brazil. No Neymar.
No Silva. Right.
So that they was kind of depleted there. And Germany just pounced all on them. They scored 5 goals within the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't like seeing Hulk out there by himself struggling. It's hard to watch for Brazil because you just want the best out there.
Yeah, especially because they was at home, and to see the fans and hurt like that.
Right.
That was kind of tough to watch. But shout out to Brazil. You still had a amazing year. Neymar is young. So in 4 years, I guarantee they'll be back in this position.
Right, and they are the cream of the crop, the gold standard in soccer. They have the most appearances in World Cup, and they have the most championships, 5.
Yeah.
So, nothing to hang your head low. It's one of those things that just happens.
But when you're used to winning, it's win or none.
Right.
So shout out to Brazil, though, and also
shout out to
Germany for making it to the finals. And in the second game, it was Argentina versus the Netherlands. Lionel Messi.
Right.
He's probably the best player in soccer.
Yeah, I would say arguably the best player in soccer worldwide.
If you watch any soccer games at all, or you wanting to get into soccer, I advise you to watch Lionel Messi. He's a beast from Argentina. They beat the Netherlands 4-2 on penalty kicks. It was actually a pretty good game, but Argentina got it done. They punched the final ticket. So Germany versus Argentina.
Yeah, I like to see Messi win the championship. He's like the Kobe Bryant of soccer. He's just an assassin. He can score, he can pass, but when he gets hot, he gets really hot, and he's almost unstoppable out there with his ball handling. So
it's amazing, man. It's been a great World Cup, and for all you guys that don't follow soccer, if you're gonna follow it, you got to follow it during the World Cup at least.
Right. And like I said, and even for me, I'm not someone who watches soccer on a regular basis, but definitely when it's World Cup, it means something.
Yeah.
You're going for a championship. So usually for me, Stanley Cup, if it's something for a championship, I might not watch all the time, but once we get towards the end, or in the All-Star game, that's really when you need to pay attention if it's a sport maybe you don't follow all the time, just to kind of keep up with things.
Keep up with
right?
it.
Be a sport fanatic. See what's going on,
Exactly.
right? See what the hype is about Messi and how good he is.
They fighting for their countries, man. Not only for their teammates, but for their whole country. So that's all the news we have today. Northwest Sports Fanatics. We'll be back at you guys real soon.
Yeah, probably tomorrow. Especially if we get some signings and some breaking news. So share the page. Tell a friend.
To tell a friend. To tell a friend.
Northwest Sports Fanatics.
We out here.